This is from a new book I read this year on Advent. It's called Emmanuel, and it's an amazing book. But anyway, I can't. I'm not confident in myself just to talk. I have to write down everything. I actually wrote down everything, but I can't remember what I wrote down, so I have to look at it. Our first week is about posture. Our posture to be expectant for the coming King. Our posture should be like amazing. Like it should be looking for Him, expecting Him, being joyful, worshipful. And anyway, on the first day, we go from expectations to expectant. Does the first sign of Christmas decor stir your heart with giddiness or cause you anxiety? Well, I'm not going to tell you mine. It kind of does a little of both. When we turn from expectations to being expectant, we will never be disappointed because God will never disappoint us. So our posture becomes bowed hearts. And the second one is from worried to worshipful. Mary chose the good portion. Worship begins when we bow our hearts before Jesus and trust Him for all that we can't fix on our own, which, as it turns out, is everything. So our posture turns to worship. And then from lacking to generosity, we lack nothing when Jesus is our greatest treasure. When we remember where our true treasure comes from, our posture changes from not enough to way more than we deserve. And then the fourth one is from isolated to invited. The hunger we feel for fellowship, for true friendship, and for a place to belong is meant to be fulfilled and satisfied. God made us this way. He made us to hunger and thirst for Him. And we shouldn't be surprised when nothing else satisfies us. When we receive His invitation, He will never let you go. So our posture becomes changed to welcomed. Number 5 is stressed to grateful. When we focus on self, it complicates and adds stress. But a focus on God's faithfulness simplifies and frees our hearts to rejoice. And when we rejoice in this season, we prepare Him room, and our posture becomes grateful. And the 6th one is from jealous to joyful. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. A world to which Jesus came was curled up in the posture of weariness from endless striving, strife, and want. It longed to be free to know the joy of relief in a season filled with stuff and earthly treasures. A posture of joy is formed by that which is truly life. We are to long for heavenly treasures rather than earthly things. So our posture changes from joyful when we take hold of that which is truly life. And then I'm going to read this little part. If joy is found in God's presence and internal pleasures known through His provisions, we have no reason to look or pine for anything else. Where you set your hope this Christmas season will determine how you find joy. We were made to know satisfaction in Christ alone, and nothing else will do. This is the Christmas story, the gift that we all will continue to unwrap during this Advent season. Take inventory of what brings you joy. What do those things say about where you are setting your hope? And so this first week, our hope candle is lit.